everybody, it's me, Chris Colley. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Rochester Hills, Michigan, and it's Wednesday at noon. That means it's time for Lunchtime Live. I'm just going to pop on and make sure I'm in the right spot here. Give everybody a minute to sign in, and then we'll go ahead and get started. I have been, this week I have had luck with my internet working. And then last night it kept popping in and out and in and out. And okay, I think this is going to get us right about where we want to be. So, this is a card from one of my classes. I do my monthly classes on the third weekend of the month, and I do 3 classes. Hi, Carol. Thanks for tuning in. You can do 1, 2, or all 3 classes, and you can sign up for class on Sunday afternoon or Saturday afternoon. So this is going to be one of my classes with the Easter Friends stamp set. This is 1 card. You make 2 of each card. This is the second card. And so you have a total of, this is probably my favorite one. It's the plainest one, but I really, really like this one too. So you get 2 of each card. So you'll make 6 cards, and the class is free with a minimum $25 purchase, or you can pay $15 and just do the class. This is the stamp set for the Easter Friends. And you can see it has 4 sentiments in it, and then 4 stamps. Okay, so when you RSVP, you let me know which day you're going to come and which classes you're going to do. This is the Measure of Love stamp set. This one has like 17 stamps in it. It's a little more intricate, but it is super fun. So you're going to really like this one too. And here are the cards we're going to do. I love the little hearts on that bowl. I think that's so fun. And here's some gorgeous cupcakes. I like the ones with sprinkles on them. I am a sprinkle girl, so. And then here's some that just uses the DSP. The DSP in all 3 of these cards is from the Big Hostess set. I think there's like 48 sheets of paper in it. And one side of it is all black and white, and then the other side is colored. It has these great colors in it. And the other option, the third option for classes, is if you are a team member. If you're a member of my team, you get your class. You can do what we call a half a class. So you can make 1 of each card in for $5 per class. So that's an option too. Our third class is going to be the Hey Birthday Chick class. And we're going to give a little bonus with that class. If you sign up for that one, you do get a paper bonus. This is the 6x6 ombre paper that was part of Celebration last winter. And I have some left, so I decided I would design my class around this paper. So you'll get some paper, and then these are going to be the cards that we're going to do. This one opens like this. It's kind of a little fun opening for it. I like cards that have a different kind of opening. I think that just adds a little bit of, oh, I don't know, a little something to them. And then this one, I think this might be my favorite set in there with that birthday. Plus, I love these colors paper. And then this one. And this one, again, has a kind of a different fun fold to it. Okay, so those are my 3 classes. And you have until Friday to sign up for those. I'm sorry, you have until Thursday to sign up for those. So if you want to sign up for them, be sure you do it today or tomorrow. So yesterday we made cards using this all squared away stamp set. And so I'm going to continue with this stamp set today. I don't know what I did with my cards from yesterday. I was going to share them again, but I don't know where they went. So we're going to use this all squared away stamp set. This is a stamp set that is on sale right now for an additional 10% off. So you get this whole bundle. Hi, Susie. Hi, Jan. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. You get this whole bundle, which is this stamp set that has 9 stamps in it, plus these dies. So there are 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9 dies in it. And they're all really cute with lots of flowers in them. And I shared these cards before. I do a catalog open house for my demonstrators and customers with each new catalog. And I try to pick some stamp sets that I think might not get noticed or get a lot of attention. So I did do a class with this one. And that's what I'm going to share with you today. So this is going to be the first card that we're going to make. And I prepped it all, so hopefully you guys that are watching on your lunch hour are still going to be able to watch the whole thing. So I'm going to start off with a piece of black cardstock. And our card will open this way. And I have a piece of very vanilla cardstock that's going to go inside. So I'm just going to use my Stampin' Seal. That's gone. Let's see if I have another one in here. Well, this one looks like it's about gone too, but, well, this is our Stampin' Seal Plus, so this one will be for sure sticking down. And so that one's going to go right on the inside of my card. And I will post pictures of the cards we did yesterday too. Let me make sure both of these are the same size. I don't want to get one on there that's not gonna... This one has, my gray piece has to layer on a vanilla one, so I just want to be sure I'm putting the right one on the inside and not the one I'm gonna need for the outside. All right, so we'll set this piece aside. Then I have a piece of vanilla that I'm going to work with, and a piece of basic gray, a piece of designer series paper that comes from the Elegant Greetings. No, it's, I can't remember which pack of paper it is now, but it's the designer series paper. It has kind of a masculine feel to it, and it's got the kind of fleur-de-lis on the back, and then the gold foil on the front of it. So we're going to start with this piece, and I am going to take my basic gray, and I've cut this to 2 inches by 2 inches, and I'm going to layer this is my brushed gold paper, and I'm just going to take some glue and layer that right on top of my gray piece there. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the back of it. I like to get glue right on my corners so they don't pop up there. All right. I'm going to put that right on top of my gray piece. Okay, and that piece is ready to go, so I'm just going to set that aside for a minute, and I'm going to adhere this one to the top of my gray piece. And you can make your designs go whichever way you want. I kind of like them up and down. And then I have tied a bow in this gold metallic ribbon. I love this ribbon. It's got just the right amount of gold in it, I think. It looks very regal and elegant. So I'm going to take some glue dots and put them at the ends of my ribbon. This is running out of things day for Chris, apparently. That's the end of the glue dots. Okay, so let's see. I might have some glue dots someplace else, but for right now, I will put some tape on the other side, and that will hold it. Okay, so this piece has this end has the glue dot on it. So we'll put that one down, and then put that one down. So you have like this fun little bow. And you can put glue dots on your bowl to hold it in place if you want to also. But I'm going to put this piece right on top of my very vanilla piece. Okay. And when you come to class also, your pieces are going to be cut. You may have some that you have to run through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss. And you'll have to do your own stamping, of course. But a lot of your die cut pieces are cut for you when you get here. All right, and then we're just going to put some adhesive on the back of our very vanilla. And it's going to go right on top of my card. Just going to take a quick peek and make sure I'm opening it the right direction. I hate when I put them on upside down. There we go. And then I have these black matte dots. And I have one of those. I'm just going to put right in the middle of that flower. Okay, how about that one, you guys? Real quick and easy, but lots of fun. And this one, we're going to do all 4 flowers with it. Okay, so this is the In Good Taste Designer Series paper that we're going to be using. So I've taken a piece of Night of Navy and I ran it through an embossing folder so you get that great kind of painted wall texture. Looks like plaster of Paris almost. So I'm going to take, I guess I'm going to put my Designer Series paper on there first. I love this paper because it kind of matches that embossing folder and it really does look like a plaster of Paris kind of wall, doesn't it? Okay, so I think I'm going to put it on this way. And I'm going to put that on first. So I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal Plus. I love this paper. It has just gosh, I got my Stampin' Seal Plus all over it there. All of the pieces in it. There's some wood grain, there's some paint, there's some bricks. They're just all a lot of different textiles and textures. It's all very, very pretty. Okay, so I've taken and cut one of each of the dies. So 1 square with each of the dies. And then I'm just going to put my squares on my Designer Series paper. Okay, so I'm going to do this with my green glue. We'll push that one down a little bit. I'm going to glue all 4 of them at once. And again, I want to make sure I get some glue right in those corners because we don't want those corners popping up. And this is the Night of Navy. But I'm going to actually use some Misty Moonlight twine on this one. And it'll be just fine. They all, in Stampin' Up! World, all of these products coordinate. So you just really can't go wrong with your color combinations. I like to use my glue sparingly because I don't want it to squirt out the edges and get my card all sticky on the card front. Although, kind of some days, my best friend is my adhesive remover. So, and this doesn't matter which one you put where. unless you have a preference as to which flower you like better in which spot. There we go. And we'll come over here. And you do have a little more wiggle room when you're using your glue, so you don't have to be so exact when you put it down. So there we go. Okay, and then I've taken a circle and cut it with the layering circles dies, and I have a big piece of twine, and again I'm gonna have to put some tape back here, some Stampin' Seal back here, so that my twine will stick. And when I'm using an embossed piece of cardstock, I tend to put my adhesive all the way around it, so it gets into all those little nooks and crannies. I'm going to wrap my ribbon or my twine around here twice, and then put it down in the back. Just cut it with my little snips here. And just put a little more tape on there. And then this is going to go on my card front. So I want to make sure my card's opening in the right direction. I do that every single time because the one time when I don't do it, that's going to be the time when I get it upside down. And yes, I know that from experience. It's been done a time or two. All right, and I really didn't need to poke this hole in here because I'm going to put my bow right on top of it, so you don't need to do that step when you're doing it. I was going to put it through this twine and then change my mind about it, so. All right. So I'm just going to kind of put this, I'm going to take the backs off so it will stick. And I'm going to put it on like that. And then I really do need a glue dot for this, but I'll use some glue on it. Let's see if I can get one of these up. This actually is in little pieces, so I'm going to see if I can get just a piece of it out of there. Let's see if this will work. Otherwise, I can use my glue dots. There we go, that one will work. So I just made a little double bow, and I'm gonna put that on top of there, and of course it's not gonna work, so I'll put a little dab of glue there. And set that in my glue. Okay. And there we go. So that is our second card. And you could put some gems in here and the tops of your little flowers if you wanted to, but you certainly don't have to. I like that it has a little bit of silver in the twine, and that kind of gives it a little bit of sparkle to it. Okay, and this one we're going to do, this is our third one and our last one, so I haven't kept you too long. Preparing ahead of time was kind of a way to get it to go a little more quickly for us, okay? Let me see if anybody has any questions. Hi, Nancy. I can't wait till you come home and you can come to the rubber room and stamp with me. I'm getting a little anxious to see you, my friend. Okay, so here is one where we have the card going the opposite direction. It's a hot dog fold instead of a hamburger fold. So we've cut our paper 4 1/4 by 11 and scored the 11-inch side at 5 1/2, and that's our card base. So I'm just gonna burnish that little score line there. And then I have a piece of basic white that's gonna go inside my card. I like to put it on the inside when I'm making my card because otherwise I forget, and then I want to go and use my card and have to cut some and add it at that point, which isn't terrible. I mean, it works perfectly, but I just kind of like to do it ahead of time. Okay, so then we have this piece of basic white, which is 3 3/4 by 5, and I have embossed it using the brick embossing folder. I think that gives it kind of a fun look. So I'm just going to take some ribbon, and I've taken a piece of ribbon and just tied a knot on the top of it. And I'm going to put that on my card about right there. So I'm going to go in, and again, because I have embossed this piece of cardstock, I am going to put adhesive around the whole rectangle so it gets in all the little nooks and crannies, and this piece isn't going to be falling off, okay? And I'm not going to worry about where this bow is because I can always move that later. So I'm just going to kind of put it on there for right now and not worry so much about where it is. I'm going to cut a little bit of this side off. We don't really need that much ribbon over there. And I'm going to run out of glue here. All right, we'll bring my card base back in, and we're going to put this right in the middle. And we're going to do something a little different with this one. I am going to put my vellum. This is an in color vellum pack that we have. It's a 12 by 12 and comes in the new in colors. If you can see, it has kind of a little shimmer to it. It's really pretty. So I am going to use my Anywhere glue, and I'm going to glue this black piece of cardstock that's my die cut right to the top of my vellum. So I'm just going to layer it right on there. And like I said, you do have a little bit of play with that glue. Okay, so this is gonna go right here, but I've cut a little piece of white, basic white, and I'm gonna put that right behind there, and that's gonna kind of pop it up, but it's also gonna hide our ribbon a little bit. So I'm gonna put glue again on the spot where my frame is. I don't want it to show through my vellum. So I'm just going to put it where I can see pieces of that black cardstock. That's the only thing with vellum is sometimes your ribbon will show through or whatever is behind there. I'm going to just let that sit and get tacky for a minute. I'm going to move this bow a little bit, or this knot. I'm just going to put my thumb under it and my forefinger on top of it, and then I can pull it. So I'm just going to pull it to my left a little bit, and I'm going to adhere this with some dimensionals because I'm not out of those yet. I'm out of my Stampin' Seal, I'm out of my Stampin' Seal Plus, I'm out of my glue dots. You guys might be thinking I'm out of my mind, right? Well, I can assure you that you might be right also. Sometimes towards the middle of the week, things get a little crazy around here, so I am not surprised that that happened, right? This is square, so it's not going to matter which way I put it. I'm just going to put it on with dimensionals, and then I'm going to bring in my little vellum piece and put it right on top of it. This is kind of a fun card for St. Patrick's Day even, which is just around the corner, and I'll have some specials on St. Patrick's Day for you guys. because I love fun. And I took out this little gem. This one is from the 2021 to 2023 in colors. And let me just flip that over there. There we go. Fits right inside your little flower there. So that's our third one, okay? This one I put some words on, and you can see I put it on the white instead of on that piece of vellum. So you have two different kind of looks with that one. This one, I did put some gems on here. So you got that big sparkly gem right there, and no gems on here. And then this one, we just used a different kind of ribbon. Let's see if we get it going in the right direction. How about that? So I used a different gem here and a different kind of ribbon, but they're basically the same cards. So again, this is our all squared away stamp set and dies. So this whole bundle is on sale right now for only $40. And you guys are gonna wanna start getting some of those things off your wish list because when April 1st rolls around, our new catalog comes out for demonstrators to pre-order, and there will be price increases in it. So if you have some things like this on your wish list, even if you have this great little mini cut and emboss mini machine, it's on sale right now for $40. So you'll save a lot with this one. I'm sorry, it's $48. The stamp set's $40. All right, and let's take a quick stroll back through card class on Saturday or Sunday from 1 to 4. So we have the Hey Birthday Chick and the ombre paper, and as a bonus in the class, you'll get some ombre paper. And that one. And then this one with the little fancy fold on it. I think those little chicks are so cute. You could even really do a Happy Easter in here if you wanted to. Measure of Love is this one. And you can do 1, 2, or all 3 of them. And then we do have our Easter class, which is with the Easter Friends. And this is kind of a little fun fold for that one. And then this one. Okay, let me stroll through here real quick and make sure nobody has a question before I pop off. I thank you guys. I love this bundle. So do I, Debbie. I'm so happy I got it. And Jan, have a happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. I hope you love this stamp set, Jan. I know you have it. You might have to keep it from Susie, though. She might need it now, too. Thanks for tuning in with me today, guys, and I hope you have a happy rest of the week. Bye-bye.